The lockdown in Lagos and Ogun State, suspected hoodlums have taken advantage of the situation to attack residents in some border communities. The attack, which began over the weekend, has been reported in Ifo local government area of Ogun State, Ado Ota local government area of Ogun State, as well as Alimosho and Agege local government in Lagos. Following the development, residents of some of the affected communities have taken up the role of vigilantes to protect their neighborhood. Meanwhile, the Ogun State Police Command said it has arrested no fewer than 150 youths linked to the unrest in some parts of the state. A suspect between the ages of 20 to 30 were paraded at the State Commissioner of Police, Kenneth Ebrimson, at the Ifo Divisional Headquarters of the State Police Command on Sunday. Items recovered from them include locally made guns, 52 cartridges, axes, gas cylinders, among other dangerous weapons. Well, let's now join security expert Hassan Labo to make better sense of this development. Many thanks, Mr. Labo, for joining us on the news.
Thank you, Fidelia.
So, Mr. Labo, can you tell us now, with this, what do you make of this current development? Did you ever think at a point when the government announced a lockdown that such a thing might happen, that some people might take advantage of the situation and begin to attack people?
Well, Fidelia, like you know...
Mr. Labo, if you heard me, I asked if you ever...
Yes, I heard you, and I'm already responding. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Please continue.
Yeah, thank you. I was just trying to say that, like you know, the economic state of the country has not been too good of late, even before the emergence of the COVID-19. You know, our major source of income, which is oil, was already, diving, and has not been doing too well in the international market. The minimum wage thing that was put in place has not been fully respected yet, especially by the private sector. So hunger has been in the line, even before COVID-19 eventually came and worked in the entire situation, leading into the current high crime rates we now witness, especially in Lagos and parts of Ogun State, where communities are, being attacked, motorists and all sorts of things happening. We now see communities trying to see how they can set up blockades through structures like vigilantes and so on.
Yes.
But if I may recommend to government, if I may advise government, I would seriously want to advise that we enhance the policing of our community. All right?
Okay.
There should be more security men on ground.
Okay.
There should be more patrols, foot patrols, vehicular patrols, standing patrols. And by standing patrols, I mean positioning of men in hotspots areas, especially the highly dense areas, We should have men in all those areas.
Okay.
Then, of course, too, the palliative coming in form of both food and money. I think we need to still deepen our penetration as far as distribution of palliative is concerned.
Mm.
If you start moving palliatives to Ikoyi, Victoria Island and Banana Island, I think you are not getting the right target.
Mm.
Your palliatives should be going to such communities where you have people or more of the vulnerable poor, Maroko, Ajebule, Mushin, Shasha, and so on. All right?
Okay.
These are the areas we should actually be targeting as much as possible. And then I must say Lagos State is doing quite a good job. I think we still have room to improve. There's still a great lot of improvements that will still be done to see that this palliative spread around. Because frankly speaking, I think the high crime rate is because people are finding it difficult to feed and be able to even access any little income at all. You agree with me that a good number of our society is made up of people who survive on daily earnings.
Sure.
So when you consider this, it is important that this palliative really get to the right target. The right target. The idea of churches or religious organizations conveying their palliatives to government is not proper at all. 90% of church attendees in Nigeria belong to the vulnerable poor amongst us. So those churches should start with their own members within their fold.
Very true.
Take care of the poor and vulnerable within your fold. Then extend to your neighborhood and, of course, your host community. Rather than moving trucks and trucks of food items to Alausa just to create some impression that, look, we are the ones doing this. No. You take care of your fold. Those who are actually providing the offering and the tithe. Have you fed them? Or they are hungry and they are seeing you loading rice to Alausa? Look, we should address the home base first. I think that's the little recommendation I would want to put across.
Okay, so Mr. Labo, you made mention that there should be more vigilante persons in position, and the police and security officials should ensure more patrol of these communities. But this incident has instilled fear in many people, and amid reports that the lockdown might be extended, do you think this will be enough to actually ensure that this doesn't continue?
Definitely the lockdown, I think there is need for us to extend it. It has not been extended. It's a difficult decision to take by government, but frankly speaking, it is just the right thing to do under the present situation. For us to curb this, we have got to really lock down for quite a long time to come. Definitely. It's a hard decision. And that's why government has got to really address the issue of palliative. Because it's when you lock down that you can really check the spread of this disease. I hope you know the bulk of it now is coming out spread. It's no longer foreign, that is those coming in from outside.
Yes,
it's now amongst us. So we have to check it. To check it, we must halt movement. We must halt every external engagement outside our home as much as possible.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Hassan Labo, for your input right there.